Alright, we've got rocking chairs, and what do you know, we need some rocking chairs. $139, they're on sale. Give it a try. Oh yeah, found our rocking chairs. Got these little solar powered mushroom lights for $29.99. Got these evergreen LED porcelain lanterns. These are on sale for $24.99. Of course, we've got all of the lighting for outdoors. Costco has everything spring right now, so if you're in need of anything for spring, they're gonna have it here. Hi friends, welcome back to Rouse Rising. My name is Katie. I'm a mom to 5 kids. There's 7 of us that are in this family, and I got a lot of glare on this video. Hold on one second. In today's video, I am sharing with you a Costco grocery haul and meal prep. Yes, we're gonna be doing some cooking in this video, so hopefully you can get some meal prep inspiration. I'm always stuck in a rut for what to cook for my family, so I look to other creators to see what they're doing. I ask my friends. I eat at my friends' houses sometimes. I'm like, what you got for dinner? Can I have some? And they oblige and feed me. And I'm like, this is tasty. What a delicious meal. And one of the meals I tried this week was at my friend's house, Michaela. She made a sweet potato casserole. And I forgot to get the ingredients for it. I wanted to get sausage today. I also wanted to get maple syrup, but I forgot it. It's a sweet potato casserole, and you fine shred the sweet potatoes, and then you cook up some sausage and you mix that in with it, and then you crack eggs on top and you cook it in the oven with a little bit of coconut oil, and it was so tasty. I'm sure that there's more ingredients to it, but that's the gist that I got. So that's what I got. That's how I'm gonna make it when I get all the ingredients to try to make it. So I ran into Costco to get a couple things, but I'm not stocking up right now. I've dwindled our food down though, so we needed to get some things, and we've been working through our freezers and eating up that stuff, and I've just gotten to a point where I had to buy groceries. So bought groceries to fill in the gaps, and we're still trying to use up all of our pantry and freezer food stores. So I've got my receipt right here. I'll tell you guys what the total is at the very end, and then we'll hop into some meal prep. Back here, always the A2 organic whole milk. That's why I went to Costco, was to get milks. And while I was there, I just grabbed the rest of this stuff. We've got some brioche hamburger buns for dinner tonight. We've been at the park all day playing with our homeschool co-op, our charter school actually. And so we just picked up some easy things to make for dinner to feed ourselves tonight. So we got 3 bags of the Gala apples. My kids have been going through some apples, so I can't keep up with them. So we grabbed 3, probably could have grabbed 4, but again, with the move and everything happening, I'm trying to minimize the stuff in the house right now. Right here, we've got red seedless grapes, a bag of cuties, some watermelon. We do a lot of produce around here. Broccoli florets, because if I buy fresh produce, it's going to rot in my refrigerator. So I buy frozen vegetable produce because I can cook it anytime. It's always going to be good. It's not going to be rotten in my produce drawer. So grabbed those. We do a lot of broccoli around here. I also grabbed some green beans this week to do some green beans in my meal preps. We've got the 2 watermelons. We've already busted into this grass-fed pack of beef patties, and half of those are in the oven right now cooking up for our delicious dinner. We got some sliced cheese just to make it easy for the people in the family that do eat cheese. They can just grab that out to snack or throw it on a sandwich. Extra crispy French fries. These are the best French fries that are frozen that I've ever gotten. Back here, we've got the Vital Proteins, Collagen Peptides. I add that to my coffee every morning to get 18 grams of powder protein. And, you know, everybody's going to have an opinion about protein sources, but I have to get my protein in any way I can. I got to get calories in any way I can. And so adding that to my coffee helps. Eating protein, eating beef, eating, hamburgers and stuff, chicken and all that. That helps. Eating eggs helps, but I'm still not getting enough protein in, so I try to mix it in with my drinks. And this was on sale at Costco today, so if you need to get some, go pick it up. We've got Japanese barbecue sauce. This is good on a lot of stuff, and anytime we have rice dishes, we go ahead and use this on our rice and meat dishes. So there's that. This beef was $5.99 a pound, and I got 6.27 pounds at $37.56. We'll divide this up into 5 hunks of meat, and then we will cook those, pop them in the freezer, and cook them whenever we need to. And we'll go through those in the next 2 weeks because we go through a lot of ground beef. All right, back here we've got orange sweet potatoes. Can never have too many sweet potatoes. The green beans, the obligatory English cucumbers, because my kids love to make cucumbers. They slice them up. They love to eat them. And then don't at me about the glyphosate in the Cheerios. We have them every once in a while. I wish Costco had some other options. They do, but my kids won't eat the other options, and they really like Cheerios. So when I'm in Rome, I just go ahead and buy them, and then we'll detox, whatever. It's going to be fine. It's, you know, if you feared everything in the world, you just live in a black hole somewhere, wouldn't you? And you'd be miserable. So we don't. We just, everything in moderation. As you can see, this is our primary diet. And then occasionally Mom throws cereal on the floor to keep the babies busy. That's a joke, but it was actually kind of funny when we had toddlers and stuff. I'd come home and my husband would say, I kept them busy. I just threw Cheerios on the floor. And they went fishing. And there you go. That's how that works. Any guesses what my total for this amount of food was? This amount of food. Remember, everything here is in bulk. Not the eggs. My total was that's not the receipt. Come on, guys. That's not the receipt. Come on. I was like, there is no way I spent $55 at Costco. I may have done that once in my life. $273.15 for about a week's worth of food to feed my family of 7. The paper towels are for all the cleaning that we're going to be doing. So let's jump into this meal prep. We've been wanting to make sheet pancakes. First, we're starting out with 3 cups of milk into our big bowl because we're making sheet pancakes. We need enough to fill up our sheet pan. And if you're feeding a crew, if you got a bunch of boys or a bunch of girls, or you got a bunch of kids, or you got a bunch of hungry people, this is what you want to do for breakfast. You can make some other things too, but this is going to be the easiest way to feed a crowd some pancakes. And you're not going to have to stand there and flip your pancakes all the live long day. So we've got our fresh farm eggs incorporated in there. We're also going to add some vanilla extract if I can get it open. Good little glug of vanilla extract. We're going to do 8 tablespoons of melted butter, or if you're dairy free like we are, we're doing coconut oil. Now I added that in after I added my room temperature eggs because coconut oil will solidify. So we've got that in there. Okay, we're gonna add in 4 tablespoons sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks about right. We're also gonna add in 1 teaspoon of salt. Well, my teaspoons look like this. That's about a teaspoon of salt. All right, looks like we got everything in there. Now all we need to do is add our dry ingredients. 4 cups of flour. Chips or anything in these blueberries? We want to put any, or let's make blueberry pancakes.
That'd be good.
Now, usually I have bananas or something mashed up in here because that's what we do for, we used to do that, but now we've got kids that are intolerant, or a kid that's intolerant to bananas. 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a little bit extra. Thank you so much to my lovely neighbors for that. Okay, I feel like this is a little thick.
I feel like I should put blueberries so we don't have to make one for Hagen.
So yeah, mine's a little bit thicker without the bananas, so I'm just gonna give it a quick mix. We have our oven preheated to 375 degrees, and we are going to bake this for about 20 minutes. Here we go. We've got our sheet pancake is all ready. I'm gonna get this served up for the kids. We don't have any syrup. Oh wait, we've got some coconut syrup, so maybe we'll do that. But we could just put some jam on this, but it looks delicious. All right, we're gonna make some fried chicken. I've got my chicken over here marinating in some Italian seasoning. And then we're gonna season up this flour with some Redmond's Real Salt Organic Seasoned Salt. You could just use this if you wanted to. It's a great seasoning all on its own, and it's linked down below, and you can get 15% off, which is the best deal on the internet on all Redmond Real Salt products, including their seasonings. And then we've got some black pepper down here, granulated onion, paprika, and garlic. And that's what we're gonna add. Probably some extra real salt to that as well as soon as I find my container. And then we're gonna fry them up in some coconut oil in this skillet. And we're gonna get started with this. We're gonna do about a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna do the same thing with garlic. Some paprika. About a teaspoon of each of these. In the future, I'm going to use the trick that my mom used to use. She would put the flour and all the seasonings in a paper bag and then throw the chicken in that and shake it up. And I think I'll do that next time. I actually had to make 2 batches of this flour mixture because I ran out. Then it dawned on me that that's what my mother used to do to feed her family of 9. I'm a big fan of fried foods. I do like fried foods. They are tasty, delicious, yummy. I can't always eat them, and that's okay. And I also am not a huge fan of fried foods at home because, man, I always feel like it makes such a mess, especially when you get grease spatter or fat spatter and all of that. But with this 5-quart skillet that I've been using from Green Pan, I'm actually minimizing the mess because the walls of the pan are so high and it's large enough that I can cook enough food for my whole family, and it really decreases the mess. If I were to make this on my glass stove top in my 10-inch cast iron skillet that has shorter sides, I would be splattering grease all over my counter, all over my stove top, and I would have a big old mess to clean up. But with this skillet, I don't have so much mess to clean up, and it cleans up super easy because it's the non-stick ceramic coated skillet, which I of course prefer using my cast iron for all the benefits that it has. But in this season of life, it's nice to have something that is easy and I can serve up a whole lot of food at once in one skillet without spilling over the sides all over my stove or making a big old fatty mess. How is it, kids?
It's amazing.
It's so good. It's better than fried chicken.
He takes it to golf clubs and builds golf. I don't know how. How is this?